Hi Siegel JCC friends, it's Ms Shelby from the ECC. I hope everyone is doing well, staying inside, washing their hands, and using their bat wing. I'm going to read to you a little bit from this book, Bugs, A Closer Look at the World's Tiniest Creatures, written by Ginny Johnson. It's one of my favorite books when I was little, and there's tons of chapters, but I'm going to read to you about 3 in particular: termites, ants, and butterflies, as per requested. So let's start with our builders. Now, ants and termites are considered builders, so they build their own homes. Let's see. It's a big book. All right. Some of the most impressive structures in the animal world are built by insects, such as wasps, bees, ants, and termites. Termites make towering mounds on the ground or ball-shaped nests in trees. Ants build huge underground cities. And bees and wasps make complex nests in branches or buildings. Most of these expert builders are social insects. They live in large groups or colonies up to 1 million members, and they all work together to make the nest. In these amazing homes, the insects keep their eggs and young warm and sheltered from the outside world and all of its dangers. Some of these insects also store food there for the winter. So here we have a termite mound and an anthill, and those are the ones we're going to talk about. So right here, I have some fast facts. Here is the tallest mound. It is quite big. That is about the size of your mommies and daddies. They could be up to 16 feet tall, which is about the size of a small giraffe, because giraffes range from 15 to 20 feet tall. And here we see that they are strong enough for a full-grown animal to sit on. Termites do not sleep. They work 24/7 on building their nests. Nice. It is their life goal. They have no other goals in life. And the African and Australian termites are the ones that build the biggest ones. And all it's made out of is their own spit and soil. So God knows how it gets so strong, but it is purely just from them. The largest colony of termites ever is over 3,000 termites. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I only grew up with 3 other people in the house, so I can't imagine growing up with 3 million. And termites are extremely helpful to humans, even though your mommies and daddies may not think so, because they're very good at breaking down decaying plants and decaying trees to create new and improved soil for new plants, which my kiddos in room 202 know all about from our experiment with the pumpkins. All right, now, and here is a picture of a termite. Let's say, my kiddos know this because Ms Shelby is a big insect weirdo. They have 6 legs and 3 body parts. The head, there we go. The head, the thorax, and the abdomen. And here we have an ant. The head, the thorax, and the abdomen, and 6 legs, just like a termite. So they're both insects. And ants chew through and burrow underground to build their homes. You can spot an ant colony by looking for the tiny anthills. I know all my friends out there have seen these before. These are just the tiny, tiny entrances to their big underground tunnels. So they might have only a tiny entrance, but they have big, big houses. An ant colony takes a lot of teamwork, and in order for them to work together, they often have to stand on each other to help each other out, because we all know ants are very small, but they work together to carry things tall and over hills, and to reach down into tunnels within their colonies. And just like a termite, an ant colony can have up to millions of ants in it. So think about that next time you see one of those little ant holes. Think about how many ants are in that tiny little colony. And as per requested, I will read a little bit about butterflies. Ms Shelby's not a big butterfly fan. Here they are. Butterflies are considered travelers because they do not stay in one spot during the entire year. Some insects spend their whole lives in one bush. Others travel long distances, sometimes thousands of miles, to find better climate or good supplies of food. There are insects, such as some butterflies, moths who make yearly journeys called migrations. I know my friends know what migrations are. These journeys follow the same routes and are taken at the same time every year. Dragonflies, hoverflies, and locusts are among the insects that make less regular journeys to food or space. Migrations are not always by air. Ants also make migrations. They walk all the way thousands of miles in bunches of their colonies. Now here I have the monarch butterfly. I know all my friends have seen those before. Millions of these beautiful butterflies travel from North America to California and Mexico every year, flying as far as 2,000 miles to escape the cold northern winter that we did not seem to have this year. They spend the winter clinging to each other in trees. That's how they keep warm. In spring, monarch butterflies fly north again. Most of those return north are probably young, and most of those that journeyed south the previous fall. All right. And I have some fast facts about butterflies, since we all know that spring is approaching and we're all going to be seeing them very soon. In Delaware, there are 48 types of butterflies. Butterflies can only see in green, yellow, and red. Monarch butterflies that we talked about before travel from Mexico all the way back upstate. And I should have put a dot where Delaware is, but we're so small you wouldn't have been able to see the dot anyway. In the world, there are about 24,000 species of butterflies, and they are found on every continent except for Antarctica, because butterflies, again, do not like the cold. And this guy right here, the brimstone butterfly, see if my friends will spot him this spring. He is bright yellow. They live the longest out of any butterfly. They live to about 9 to 10 months. So here are some things to look forward to for the spring coming up, getting back outside, and all my friends who are enjoying the outdoor time right now. This is a great time to go look in your backyard for all sorts of creepy crawlies. And let me know if you want me to read another chapter from the book. Thank you so much.